I spent a week with my tennis HQ at a Future, the lowest level of pro tennis, and let me tell you, it was boring as.
There's a lot of downtime.
More waiting around.
You notice how slow the week is?
There's a lot of sitting around. I flew to Columbus, lived in the same spot as him, ate the same food as him, filmed his practices, filmed an epic match, basically did everything as a low-level pro tennis player. And let me tell you, it was interesting. Let's get right into it.
Plan today is to find a little practice. Might get in the main draw, but for now I'm still in the qualifying, which means I'll play tomorrow. So we'll go sign in, hit some balls, and that's kind of basically it.
Let me take a quick second to introduce Karu. Karu is a tennis player, coach, as well as a fellow YouTuber. He was once top 400 in the world, but took a 5-year break to focus on other things, but is playing the best tennis of his life and decided to give it another shot this year. Karu spent a large portion of his life traveling as a tennis player, so he is the perfect subject for this video.
Sightseeing.
What are your thoughts on Columbus so far?
I don't know about Columbus, but Dublin is nice.
Dublin,
man.
yeah, Dublin.
Dublin is the place to be. Very, very Austin-like. Here we are.
What's the goal for the hit today?
Honestly, to just kind of sweat it out, get a feel for the courts. Nothing crazy. I don't like to stress myself out too much before playing, so get a good hit, move my feet. Appreciate it. Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's go. We're in the main. This helps. Trust me. Qualities, you never know. Like a lot of guys that maybe don't have like high rankings, but could be like college guys that play here at Ohio State who, you know, easily have the level to be higher up the rankings. So to not have to get through college is nice.
What's the focus when you do this? Are you picking spots or?
Yeah, I mean, obviously you want to hit spots. Pace is not, I don't have that much pace. I have a normal amount of pace. Finding a good rhythm, you know, serve is like one of those things that can go on and off with the rhythm. Also like what is a good effective serve on these courts, right? They stay nice and low.
Yeah. Like
a good slice might do some damage and stuff. So like just kind of trying to figure that out, but really rhythm for me.
Karu then played a practice set against Colton Smith, the number 5 player in college tennis, and it was one of the most intense I've ever seen. 6 games, over an hour. You're going to see more of Colton soon. Day 2, same food spot.
Same food spot.
What's food like on the road typically?
I mean, you try to eat cheap, but also decent quality. When you go outside of the US, it can be a little tricky because you just don't really know the local food sometimes and how things are going to affect you, I guess. I think like when you're home, you kind of know how a meal is going to affect you pre-match or post-match, whatever. So yeah, we go explore around a little bit. It's one thing to do, I guess, on the road to go find some food, and we found a good spot here that we're probably gonna like eat most days, and again, just try to stay somewhat healthy.
Shout out to Rebel.
Rebel?
Rebel. Rebel of Dublin.
It's good. Table. I never have bone broth, but beets, some goat cheese, a little guac, healthy as F.
You come out here, you pay for everything. It's 25. Say last tournament you won was a 15, right?
Yeah.
Did you make money?
No, I made 33 bucks.
$33.
So, yeah, it's not a sport for the poor, no. Which is tricky.
More waiting around.
There's an incredible amount of waiting around in tennis tournaments, and at every level. Like it's the same on the tour, it's the same when I travel with Marcos or Naomi or here. It's a tricky thing. You gotta have something to do, but it can't be too physical and all that. It's somewhat difficult to stay engaged.
What's your go-to activities?
Well, I do a lot of tennis HQ stuff, a bit of walking around. If I can golf, if it's a full like day off or something, play like maybe 9 holes. I don't do it as much anymore, but I used to walk around and just like take pictures and stuff, which is kind of fun. I have like some albums from when I played. Trying to not be on social media all day, that would be number one thing.
This is truly the best possible venue for recording tennis matches. I knew we were going to be inside. I was worried about the stand situation, but this is premier. This is perfect. When you come play these practice sets with people you know, you ever get some friendly wagers going with the boys?
No wagers. We can't do any wagers in anything. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know we'll do like for butts up and stuff. Not for money. We'll play for like butts up. We'll play for like a suicide or something like that. You already like gets you going, you know? But yeah, really just try to play like a decent set, work on a couple shots. The result doesn't really matter as much as like feeling like you're swinging out and you're kind of playing your game and getting somewhat ready to play at that level.
I waited. That was good. That was a good set.
I need a little rest.
Birthday dinner.
Little birthday dinner. I'm like probably the oldest guy here. I mean, I don't think that anyone's 30.
Why beyond your years?
Once they start beating me a bunch, then I won't feel. Then I'll start feeling old.
Hey, good.
Good. How are you? Good. Drop these up with you. Sometimes I feel like such a tool in the camera.
I know, dude. It's like I want to be filming to get everything, but also I don't want to be filming.
Yeah,
it's annoying.
Like, some people just have the personality to just like have the camera out.
I don't.
I don't too. It's just like I always have a hard time with the. We're playing futures, bro. Like relax.
All right, it's Bruce's birthday. He's out for dinner. I spent all day watching tennis. It's time for me to get out there myself. Let's get to it. Nice job. All right, just finished up a hitting session. Just because I'm out here working for Carew doesn't mean my grind stops. Got some good work in. First time playing inside, it was sick. Let's get to bed. Match day tomorrow. Crew's getting the dub. It's day 3, match day at 2 p.m. Right now it's 11. I've been up since about 8. Again, there's a lot of sitting around. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have things to work on. I set up a little workstation here to edit some videos, but if I didn't have winners only to work on, I would be super bored, not a lot to do, pretty lonely, gained a lot of respect for people who do this for a living. Crew's got no one to warm up with, so I'm getting thrown in. Scared. That's the highest pressure tennis I'll ever play. Right there. That's the peak.
Let's let it fly today.
The first match was insane. 3-setter, 3 hours and 12 minutes, back and forth momentum changes, long rallies, literally everything you want as a spectator. All 3 of these points came at 3-4 in the third set when Carew got a break, and I think it was the turning point in the match. To see more match footage, go to Carew's channel, My Tennis HQ, where he will be talking more in depth about these matches.
Are you guys entertained?
I don't know if entertained was the word. Stressed might have been.
Oh man, but I refused to lose that one.
You really did.
I did. I just like refused to lose that. Why the first match for it? First match is like 30-year-old.
Day 4 was a much needed off day. We started at a coffee shop, but then didn't have much planned on the agenda for the day. Carew was resting after a long match and I was trying to edit some footage. But overall, guys, this was a truly boring day. We just pretty much ate and tried to find things to do in between eating to stay busy and then focus on getting ready for tomorrow. Match number 2, big one today. We took out the number 5 player in college tennis, but now we got an Ohio State player. So he's playing on his home court, presents a different challenge. I'm still feeling the dub. Carew's got a real hitting partner today before the match, so that's huge. Should be more warmed up, ready to go, not drop that first set. Match number 2 had a solid start, but overall did not go as planned. Carew told me all week just how tough Ohio State was, typically at home, so I knew this was going to be a tough matchup, but that paired with Carew only making 38% of his first serves and some really incredible shot making by his opponent, Robert Cash, made this just a tough match. In my opinion, this point right here sums up the whole match. Carew plays a really solid point, dictates the entire time, but Robert was just able to come up with this crazy passing shot at the end. If you want to see a full breakdown on this match from Carew's point of view, head over to his channel, My Tennis HQ, where he breaks down what he is calling his worst match of the year. There's going to be some great tidbits on what was going through his head during the match and how he can learn from this and be better going forward.
That was so bad. Dude.
It's tennis.
That's yeah. I mean, God. It's just like it's bad because I don't want to say what I really want to say, but holy like I can't lose that match.
Yeah.
Like you can't lose it, dude. It's like first game like I held and I'm already like break points.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, this is it. I love playing guys like this.
Yeah.
I love playing dudes like that. And all of a sudden I'm down 4-1 2 breaks.
Guys, the tennis adventure is not over. I saw an interesting story this week where a 4 UTR snuck into the ITF 25K. Obviously lost pretty badly, but we're going to play him today. So I'm gonna play some more tennis before I head home. Going to Columbus in November, I did not expect to be playing tennis outside, but here we are, and I was excited to be back on the court. After watching so much high quality tennis, I could not wait to get out there and play again, and thanks to Joey for coming out, being a great sport. If you enjoy this kind of stuff, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We play a Sunday set every week, and you can follow my journey to becoming better at tennis. Now let's get back to the hotel to hear Carew's thoughts on the week. All right, that's a wrap on the week, Columbus 25.
Today I just didn't play well. You know what I mean? It's like I just didn't have it. I tried to like pump myself up into, trying to get back into the match, but it was just slipping away the entire time.
So what do you think people don't realize about like coming out here and playing?
I mean, you notice how much like downtime there is.
Yeah.
How slow the week is.
Yeah.
But I'm actually curious to see what you have to say, because like you've never been around this, and for most people, this is very foreigner. No one knows what goes on in the future, really.
No, it's crazy, and I hope that this video will show some of like what goes on behind the scenes, but we've been here for 5 days and it feels like we've been here for like 10 days.
Yeah.
Just the days are so freaking long. Like, we don't do anything, man. Luckily me and Carew have been able to like go down and like share footage and start editing stuff, but like if I didn't have that to do, like I'm sure if you didn't have My Tennis HQ to work on and other stuff, like you just like watch TV or I don't know. It's like we're in Columbus, Ohio, Dublin. There's not much to do here. It's not like we can get out and like you especially, you can't like go do anything physical or active, so that takes away a lot of the stuff. It's just like, do you want to walk around? Do you want to go to a coffee shop? Like it's just boring days. There's just really boring days. And like, And that's
We also don't have the money to just spend a bunch of like, oh, let's go do this activity.
You're spending money to be here and stay. It's like
you can't just be like, oh, let's go to Topgolf and drop like 60
bucks. It's like, yeah, it's crazy. And like, we've gotten to hang out, and Sarah was here, so that's nice. But if like you didn't have that, it's just like lonely too. I mean, I've been lonely, and I've had people here I know, so it's just like a lot of respect for the people who do this like week in, week out and grind, because it's like not easy. Alright guys, that is a wrap. Another winners only video done. What do you want to see next? I like telling stories about tennis and want to know what you want to see. Let me know what you think of this particular video in the comments, and go ahead and subscribe. Thank you all for watching. It's winners only. Peace.